Good morning and welcome to episode 31 of Saturday Morning Writer's Block. I have had a week. Not a bad week, just a week. All my cables are tangled. Just a little. There. That'll work. Okay. Man. Something just feels off today. So. The season is finally upon us. And projects that have taken months to prepare have finally come to fruition enough to where I think we're good. So, yeah, things are looking good. I went to the game store few days ago, and while looking at some PS1 titles, I looked at the glass case and noticed they had a PSP in stock. And I was thinking to myself, I had been looking for this PSP for at least a year. Full story in tow, I bought... What did I buy? A digital copy of Twisted Metal Head-On, and I've been wanting to play it ever since I bought it, but it's only for the PSP, and yeah, various things happened. I got a Vita within that time frame too, and it didn't want to work on that, and I guess that makes sense, because it says PSP specifically. But, sorry, this isn't about how I misuse money. This is about how... No, that is how what this is about. But yeah, I got the PSP, I brought it home, I plugged it all together, and, well, after resetting it, because the store didn't do that, which is something that has happened a lot lately. Not like getting factory reset stuff. But I don't know if there's a specific way to factory reset a PSP. I just reset the settings, reformatted the memory card, and I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. So, which set me back to update 5.02. And in trying to download Head-On from my PS3 to the PSP needs to be updated in order for this to happen. So I was trying to connect to the internet, I was doing all this stuff, and nothing worked, and I think the only way I can update it to its current patch state is to go on some fishy website and download it to a memory card, and I personally don't want to do that, so what I'll probably do is just finally bite the bullet on that Head-On copy and find a physical, because it turns out I got a couple PSP games yesterday, and they come with their own updates. Like, each disc is preloaded with an update, no matter if it is extremely outdated or 5.50, which was what came with Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. there is another side to all this where I discovered in messing around. This system is rather antiquated. By today's standards. It's not bad, it's just, you know, for... Oh, should I share how much I paid for it? I don't know. Here goes. I paid $100 for it, which isn't terrible for a game system. Like, older systems, more beloved systems go for more. So... I don't know. This has just been the highlight of the past couple days, was figuring that bit of information out. But I don't think I would have found a UMD disc for Beavis and Butthead on any other system, so there is that. So, yeah. Drawing other people's stuff is hard. I don't remember Beavis's hairstyle too much. He's got a pointy nose. Terrible. Oh, I'm so out of practice. Oh well. But yeah. Now that is the full story about a year ago getting Twisted Metal Head-On off the PS3 store. But something I discovered in the process, all these games that I've been trying to find physicals of are on the PS3 store currently for like $5. Resident Evil 3, $5. I thought I found a copy in the wild. It was $50. So, it is a pain to hook up the PS3 nowadays, but it might be worthwhile. I don't know. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not associated with Sony, so I'm just saying this is the adventure I've had this for the tail end of this week. The rest of the week was pretty straightforward. Mildly monotonous at times. Comes to my attention that the rest of the week is kind of a blur. Crazy stuff. I also have been working on more Transformers videos. I did about 7 recordings yesterday, cause it kinda gets views. This week hasn't gotten as much attention as last week, but still a decent chunk of people have seen my stuff, so I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm okay being the Transformers toy guy, I guess. So it took some time to adjust to that thought process. This is not what I was going for, but I'm gonna make the most of it. I was trying to go for a robot head, and it turned into a BMX guy. So, like I said, I'm out of practice. I have ideas I want to work on, but just when I have the time, I don't. I had this whole idea. I had this song that I really liked that was, like, put up for free use on the YouTube audio libraries, Netflix. I like what he does. It might be a acquired taste, but yeah, I was gonna do something with one of his songs, and I just imagine having to do 180 something frames in order to make the simplest, like, thing you can think of. It's a time sink. Anything worth doing is a time sink, and I know that. It's just hard for me to want to get started on it. I'm gonna draw a mantra. He seems a little uncertain. That's okay, buddy. I'm uncertain of a lot of things myself. So, I'm just drawing faces today, and a PSP. Oh, I should also iterate. 5.50 is not good enough. So, yeah, with the PSP, I guess it has to be the latest update version for it to work, which is really frustrating. Going through all the trouble of finally tracking one down, and then it just... everything you hoped for was in vain. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated about that. But on the other hand, I found a handheld copy of the Advent Children movie, so that was also kind of a cool find. I don't know if I'll sit through the entire thing looking at a tiny screen to watch a movie, but I don't know, if I ever find myself on a plane with nothing else to do, and I just so happen to have brought a PSP, that's not the worst thing in the world. I guess it would depend on what movie's playing on the flight. Not that I'm really big on flying at all, I haven't done it in years. But that's besides the point. So, yeah, I've rambled on enough. Today is the 12th of November. That was not great, but whatever. This is gonna be a weird-looking thumbnail that no one's gonna click on. Alright, I'll talk to you all later.